It's time for the Jesse T Show. $1 Million Money Making Monday. We're talking real estate. Yeah, baby. Gonna teach you how Trump did it. You can do it too. And got some great foreclosures I'm gonna talk to you about so you can get started in 2020. Check out this book right here. Trump Strategies for Real Estate.
Now you feel the power of the kingdom.
Yeah, it's time for the Jesse T Show. And you know, every Monday we talk about making money because that's kind of what it's about. Yeah, making money. You can't have a life in America today, son, without making some money. Isn't that the truth? You got to have some money in your pocket to be able to do the things you want to do in life, and also to be able to leave something for your children or your family when you go to meet God. That's right. It's that simple. It's called a legacy. And you want to leave something for them, not spend it all here right now. So the best way to do is to get involved in real estate. I've been involved in real estate since I was 16 years old, quite actually. Actually younger than that. My mother worked at a red carpet real estate office and I was 10 and 11 years old. Way back when Moses was alive, and I used to do her filing for her. So I kind of got started in real estate early on, and finally got going when I was 19, got my license when I was 18, and I could, and then kind of been goofing around there for 4 or 5 years. Then in the early 80s, I really got serious when I landed the 1580 AM stereo KDAY job in Los Angeles. Of course, you know, bringing on hip-hop, rap, and freestyle dance music, high energy style at KDAY here in Los Angeles, and had a good run there and other radio stations. But I also always knew that being in the entertainment business, I had to have something else. Because I come from an entertainment family, actually 3 generations plus my godfather, and I always would watch them as they would struggle from job to job. Now, in the early days when my grandfather was at Warner Brothers, he was hired by Jack Warner for 51 years. He stayed on that lot. And then my father, Grandpa T, of course, I was just talking about great Grandpa T, but Grandpa T, he worked at 20th Century Fox and Acme, and then he moved over to Technicolor, then back to 20th Century Fox in film editing, printing, film processing, anything to do with celluloid. My dad did for about 35 years. And of course, I've been involved in front of the camera, not behind the scenes, and on the microphone and on the stage, doing the things that I did. Yeah, scooting around there and having a great time since I was about a young teenager. Really got started when I was 14 with my godfather, who was in radio here in Los Angeles, and he's in the Country Music Radio Hall of Fame for a disc jockey. Harry Newman was his name. Hiya, 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 how you doing? It's Harry Newman on the air. 570 KLAC, Country Radio. Over there, Metro Media Square, across the street from Channel 5, which was the original Warner Brothers Studios. I bet you didn't know that. Anyway, here's the thing. I always knew that I needed to have something else that I could do while I was doing my entertainment business, though my first passion was the things that I wanted to do in life, that being radio, and then TV, and then acting, and so forth, and the record business all followed after that. But that is such an up and down business. And even today, I've been doing this most of my life in the entertainment business. It's still up and down and up and down. And you have lows and you have highs and you average out and you have lows and you have highs. I learned, though, that if you don't have something else going on in life, you are going to be dead broke living in a one-bedroom apartment when you're 70 years old. You'll be on Medi-Cal and Medicare, and you'll be begging on the corner. Maybe if you have strong enough arms to sell oranges. If not, you'll be begging for money, going to the Goodwill and Salvation Army, and living off the system. Now, that wasn't for me, so I always knew that you need to have something else going on. And I did a lot of things, but real estate was the steady job for me over the years. And it really wasn't a job because it was a way in which I could invest and make some money and try to set something up for my life in the future and for others as well. And also my future family. That, of course, is the time before I got started making a family. I wasn't doing the bread and butter at night then to make a family. I was just practicing bread and butter, baby. But now, of course, being in the extended years that I am now, yes, close to Moses' age and Abraham's age, I'm getting way up there now. I'm still working hard at it and trying to put something together and more than what I have already, which is something pretty good for my family. If God, the Maker, decides to take me in 5 minutes from now, there will be something left. And we've had a good living, been able to take care of my kids, put them through college, and been able to support them as they've gotten older and been able to live in a home. I've never rented an apartment. I've never rented a condo. I've never lived in an apartment other than just a transitory thing going from radio market or TV market to TV market. I always was somebody that was, always there in that respect, owning some sort of gig somewhere. It looks like I'm running out of time here on my battery charge here. So if I can't find my battery charge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach back here and I'm going to get my other phone going right now, my backup. So hold on 1 second as I reach back into the bag of tricks to get the other backup system going here on the Jesse T Show. Before I lose you, I'll reconnect. And I'll have two feeds going into the same place, and then I will end up getting rid of this feed here so that we can make sure that we have enough battery time in that respect. You know that new Galaxy phone, the Samsung Galaxy 20 Plus? Do you know how much that phone is? That's $1,400 without tax out the door. It's like $1,500 and change. Almost $1,600. That is an amazing price. You can drive a car off a used car lot for that money. Hey, it might not be the newest car in the world, but it's going to be an automobile that can get you someplace and get you, where you got to go. So you can make some money, or so you can go on a date or pick your kids up. What are you going to do with a phone? $1,400 to $1,500. And here's the funny thing. People will pay for it because everybody's already paying for the Apple phone, which is like $1,200. So go figure, man, that these phones are so much money these days. It really is an amazing thing as to, what we're willing to pay to be hooked up to a phone. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, what are the days when we used to have landlines and pagers? My goodness gracious, those times were easy. Now that we're hooked up to phones all the time, we just can't get away from anybody. In fact, we can't get away from anything. We can even track people via their Facebook. We can even listen to them when they're not thinking we're listening to them. You know, that's the thing. That's the amazing thing is people can hear us and see us and we don't even know it. Even when our phone is off, the high-tech IT geniuses can hear us and see us. As I try to get this other phone on here, how many of you out there have gotten a Samsung 20 Plus? I would surely like to know how good it is. They say it's got a wicked camera, which is just unbelievable. Though, you know, I'm using the Samsung Note 5 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, which are just unbelievable. I have no reason to upgrade from an 8 Plus. It does everything that I want it to do. And I was looking at the 20 Plus phones, and I just don't think they're quite worth it, in my opinion. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get us going the right way. Okay, thank you very much. Why? Why is this closing on me? Oh, it's closing on me because it says I don't have any battery power in that one either. My goodness. Yes, you're talking to a prepared Jesse T tonight. Isn't that crazy? So I got to go into my bag of tricks here and pull out my cord, and it says I don't have a battery power. I just powered that thing up for like 2 days. My Lord. Okay. Well, this is why technology really, really frustrates me. It really does. It's so frustrating to me, technology. You can't do anything without it, and you can't do anything with it sometimes. Boy, this one's completely dead, and I thought it was already ready to go. All right. This should juice up pretty good here. That sound you hear is my phone, of course, and that can either drive you insane and drive your frustration over the top and over the cliff, or that could be a godsend and put you in eternal bliss. Okay. Here we go. That's why when I'm out doing remotes with the Jesse T Show and Dan the Man, I'm always prepared with 3 backups. It's just, you have to do that. Otherwise, what happens is one backup goes down, then the other backup goes down, and then you're in some serious trouble. I'm switching over right now to my other system here in a second, if it will give me the life that I need here with the low battery. Though I have it hooked up, might be a little bit slow in this transition. All right, there it is. Like that. Move that right here for a second. Leave that with you right there. Put this one up over here like this. And plug this in here like this. And put it right here. Right here. All right. All right, guys, switch over to the other one right now so that, this is strange. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to that other one right now, okay? I'll see you guys in a second.